Well, astrology and healing gems, that's what we're going to talk about today, and especially to find out what are your true birthstones. So today I have my friend Sonia with me, and we have done an astrology reading before, and today we're coming together to add on the part to have a look into what are your true birthstones. So which are the gems which would support all these different aspects in your chart. So when we talk about astrology, we work with the archetypes, with astrological symbols. We look into your blueprint of your soul's journey, into your potentials and also into your challenges. So after an astrological reading, you kind of have a real sense where your challenges are, where you feel like you want to support inner parts of yourself. And this is where the next step with the gemstones comes in. Like for example, if you want to strengthen your sun, you want to have a gemstone which really relates particular to your sun and the house and the sign it is. And each gemstone has what we call a signature. So the signature is based on the color of the gemstone, the crystal structure, like here we have a citrine, a double terminated citrine, so you can see it kind of a hexagonal crystal structure, but they're different, each stone has a different way how they're built, so to speak. So depending on the color, the crystal structure, the chemical composition, and the ability to reflect light, the stone will have a very individual signature. So this signature will relate back to the position of your planets in your chart. Like for example, the diamond. Diamonds are the girl's best friends, right? So everybody seems to love diamonds. And there's a reason for that, because the diamond has a signature which brings in a lot of qualities we really all desire. So first of all, it has the quality of the sun, because it's a stone which has the highest light reflection. That's why it sparkles so nicely. So this relates to our consciousness. So basically wearing a diamond will help you to rise up, to have a higher perspective. Then the stone is, if it's a clear diamond and not a colored diamond, it also has the Saturn aspect. And also because it's a hardest stone. So on the most hardness scale, it's a hardest stone. It's like a 10, as I call it. So, so it's a Saturn stone which helps you to focus, to concentrate, to apply yourself, to discipline yourself to get the results you want to get. So it's a good stone for that. That's why I think it's a very nice stone to have as a wedding stone, which is a custom, because it has this sense of Saturn qualities, a sense of commitment, of reliability, of I want to promise you whatever your specific promises are. So that's Saturn. Then diamond is crystallized in a double pyramid form. So it's kind of coming to this point in opposite directions. So it's kind of a Mars signature. So the pointedness. Mars, yeah. So it's also a stone which will support your sense of assertiveness, your power, your ability to step up and do things. And then, because of the double pointedness, you could have a pyramid and mirror it down. So it has this kind of balance around the axis. So this gives it a Venus quality. So Venus is the ruler of Libra and Taurus. And Venus is a planet which has a lot to do with balance, with our longing to find balance. Like Libra, you know the scales in the pictures, they're always balanced. But in reality, they're either that way or that way, but this is what we want to achieve. So to support the Venus in your chart with the diamond will help you to find that center. And the center in our chakra system is the heart. So we have 7 main chakras, so the heart is the middle chakra. So this is where the center is, where we want to find the center. And if we have that center, then we are really deeply able to connect and to have intimacy, true intimacy. So the diamond would be the stone to apply to all those issues. For example, if you have a Saturn squaring your sun in your chart, the diamond would be a perfect stone because it helps you to release the pressure, the tendency to put these principles into a form which is not so evolved, it's not the high road. So it just helps you to bring those principles into a higher expression in your life. So you don't experience Saturn as resistance and things don't go your way. So it's more like, okay, I have to apply myself, I have to do my part, and then things flow. So the diamond is definitely a good stone for this commitment, for relationships, because Sun brings awareness and consciousness, it brings Saturn, commitment, it brings Mars, intensity, passion, sexual energy, it brings Venus, it brings the heart qualities. So each stone is made up out of these different planetary principles. And that's why when we look into your chart, afterwards we can really tell which would be your best stone to support that specific area for you, to help you to live it in the highest way you can. Of course, consciousness is always a key, how well you are able to do that, but the stones definitely can help. And they can help in 2 ways. One way is that they have a specific frequency, like an energy field. So whenever you bring a stone into your energy field, it will interact with your energy field. So it can really do something. It's energy medicine if you want. So the second level is when you know about the stone, when we, for example, have talked about the stone and how it relates to your chart, the stone becomes an anchor. It becomes a focus point of your consciousness. So even if you will not remember down the road what I said about the diamond, for example, but your unconsciousness will remember. So when you have a ring with a diamond in your energy field, it will kind of it will be very strong and even stronger as if you don't know anything about the diamond. So it's kind of information fed into your system once, and it will kind of really enhance the frequency, the energetic impact the gemstone can have for you.
Like a program.
Yeah, and it's also kind of the way like homeopathy works. So homeopathy works in very little physical essences, so to speak. So this is how we can work with gemstones. And as you know, I have developed what I call my Gemstone Profile, which is a gemstone report based on your chart. And you can have it without a reading, and I printed yours out today, so you're going to be able to take it home afterwards. So this one everybody can order easily online. It's just $19, $19.99. And it entails a metaphysical description of all the 14 gemstones, which are your main healing gemstones, your true birthstones, I call it. So it's a 10 for the 10 classical planets, also for Chiron, and for your South and North Node, which will support your karmic destiny, your true North Node of where your soul wants to go this lifetime. So, any questions so far?
No, I think it's quite clear. I understand.
Okay, so then I would say we go and see which are actually your stones.
Thank you.